Well, I was trying to think of what kind of holiday projects would be fun and easy to do for you guys today, and I decided to create a pattern to make these cute little storage boxes. Stay tuned and see how fun and easy this project is. Alright, so I created a pattern for you guys for the boxes, and the link to the pattern files will be in the blog post that goes with this video. So be sure and follow the links in the description box below for that. And I created it as 2 separate PNG files so that you can easily do them in separate colors without having to fiddle around too much. Now, one thing I will say, I left off the scoring lines because I fought with trying to get scoring lines on these, and for some reason my Cricut doesn't want to score where I tell it to. So for me, it's just easier to score it by hand, and I'm going to show you how to do that. If you want to add a scoring line when you get it to your cutting machine, go for it. And there will also be a PDF file for those of you that don't have a cutting machine. So let's work on, I know, white on white again, but so I've got this pretty green paper, and this one even has sparkles on it for the lid and then the base. So I've got my ruler and I've got a dotting tool with a really fine end on it. I'm lining this up so that my dotting tool will line up with the edges because there's a little width there. And then I'm following right here. And I like to do 2 score lines. I don't know why I always score it twice, but I always do, whether I'm doing miniatures or I'm doing card making. Just have it. Excuse the noise outside. They've decided to, right now is the time they have to shovel the walkway outside my window. So then I'm lining up with the V's here again, but I'm scoring all the way like that. And there are pictures on the blog post for this because I made another box that I'll show you at the end of the video that I took pictures as I did it. I've actually made several of these as I was getting this pattern correct over the last couple of days. All right, now fold on those lines. Hopefully that noise outside is not too loud. All right, now I'm going to score the other one before I move my other surface over to glue. So once again, this is the lid pattern. That would be fun to be able to do the lids in a different color, a little more festive. And you could do these for any season, actually. These boxes go put together pretty quickly. And again, the same thing, it's the same shape, it's just the sides are a little smaller. And I did make the lid a little bit oversized so it'll be easy to get it on the box. That way, even if you make it a little snug or your paper's heavier. Now these are sized to do with a cardstock, not a lightweight paper. This is a fairly light cardstock. All right, now I'm going to see if I get my tray moved back without having to turn the camera off. There we go. This is going to be a really short video, I think. Now I've got a toothpick and I've got a spot to put glue here. Actually, let's get a clean toothpick because that one is all full of glue. Now let's go ahead and pre-fold this one so that it's ready to go. All right, now I'm looking for my paper clips that I have sitting off to the side. I found paper clips worked really well. I didn't want to use my clips that I normally use when I glue things because they were just a little too heavy. They were making the boxes go kind of funky shaped. So we're going to put glue only on these triangle shapes. And I like to do one end of the box, at least that's what I'm doing today. Sometimes I do one side, sometimes I do one end. Just depends on the mood I'm in, I guess. But hopefully I got this pattern designed so that's really easy for you guys to cut out and to make your boxes. And you can make a ton of these with all different kinds of paper. And if you don't have seasonal papers, you could just use solid colors. You could put stickers on them. You could do any number of things on these and make some really cute seasonal boxes for all year round. I can see a bunch of these like in a dollhouse attic. I think they'd be really cute there. You get those corners lined up really nicely and then clip a paper clip on it. Because the paper clip holds those edges nicely without being so heavy it weighs down the project. And we'll get the lid glued together, and then I just have to let these dry and we can see how they look together. Now if you want to make boxes from this pattern for sale, that's awesome. If you want to give me credit for it, that's cool. It's not required, but it would be nice. If you have a friend that wants the pattern, please just send them over to the video and the blog post. Don't just give them the pattern. Let them download it themselves. That's all I ask for that, because that is important to do it that way. The pattern is free for you to use, but not for all your friends to use. All right, let's wipe my fingers off a little bit and let's get glue on this. I wanted this box to be really super simple. And once again, paper clip in. Come on, it doesn't want to stay. I should have smaller paper clips for this size, but I don't have any smaller ones. Now when you do have pretty paper, make sure you don't have a bunch of glue on your fingers when you touch the paper again, because that will make a mark. Hopefully I'm staying under camera. All right, I'm just going to put the paper clips on all four corners and let this glue dry, which shouldn't take too long. And when it's all dry and they're ready to look at, I'll come back and we can see how these look. All right, my glue is completely dry now, so I can slip the paper clips off and kind of go around and look at your box. Like on this lid, I didn't get this matched up quite perfectly, so that's okay. I'm going to show you how to fix it. And that might happen. On my other one I made, I got it lined up perfectly, but sometimes things slip. So just get a small pair of scissors in there, trim it off until you're happy with it. It's about all I can do on camera. I'll probably fix it more off camera, but let's go ahead and look at the box with the lid on. Like I said, I made it a little bit big so that even if you're off in your measurements, you'll be fine. But there's one, and this is the one I made off camera. And I think these are going to look just adorable in the dollhouse, either stacked in the living room, getting ready for Christmas, up in an attic, in a storage room, wherever you need to put just a little bit of holiday storage. So be sure and check the blog post for the link to the downloadable patterns, both for your cutting machine and to cut by hand. If you enjoy my video, be sure and hit the like button. Leave me a comment. What kinds of things would you like to see in future videos? If you enjoy my content and haven't subscribed, I encourage you to hit that subscription button and the notification bell so you know when I put up my next video. Thank you very much for watching today, and I will talk to you later. Bye.